You are about to experience the Jersey Jaguar YouTube channel, the greatest YouTube channel in all of history when it comes to your Jacksonville Jaguars. In order to become a subscriber to this channel, if you haven't done so already, you only need to fit 3 criteria. First, you must love the Jacksonville Jaguars. Second, you must hate, better yet even despise, the Tennessee Titans. And third, and most importantly, you must know in your heart with everything you have that Shad Khan is a complete and total buffoon. If you fit those 3 criteria, hit that subscribe button, join me on this YouTube journey, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. Sit back, relax, and listen to the best Jaguar insight on the YouTube platform. So what? Now what? This has been the most recent motto, catchphrase, if you will, of Jacksonville Jaguars head coach Doug Peterson. So what that you're 2-1? So what that you just went out to LA and stomped the Chargers into oblivion? Now what? Now are you going to go to Philadelphia and do the same thing? Now are you going to prove not only to the media, to the doubters, to the rest of the AFC South and the rest of the NFL that you're for real, that this ain't your granddaddy's Jacksonville Jaguars. No. This ain't your David Caldwell and, this ain't your granddaddy's Jaguars. Okay? This is a new era of Jaguar football. Are you going to prove that? Or is it going to be same old Jaguars? Is it going to be a little bit of hype, a little bit of growth, and then we go to Philly and lay an egg? I don't think so. Will the Jaguars win this game? I cannot definitively sit here and tell you whether or not they will. No, I can't do that. Will the Jaguars get blown out in this game? No, they will not. That I will promise you. Can't promise you that they'll win it. I can promise you that they will not get blown out, because I believe that this football team can be competitive with anyone in the NFL. I believe that if we're fully healthy still by the time that we play the Kansas City Chiefs, I believe we can go to Kansas City and compete with them down to the fourth quarter. I 100% believe that. So, with that being said, let's get into this game a little bit. Now, before I go any further, actually, I would like to say, I was thinking about whether or not I wanted to do this, because some people really like it, and some of you, it really bothers you. So I figured, you know what? Why not add a little bit of extra fun to this week? If the Jacksonville Jaguars go to Philadelphia and they beat the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Jaguars roll into October 3-1 with Houston, the Colts, and the Giants as the next 3 games after that, okay, I will not only change my intro, in which I call Shad Khan a buffoon, which he still is a buffoon. I know that really makes some of you upset, but it's the truth. I'll take down the intro, and I'll make a new one. And not only will I do that, some of you are really going to like this. I will make an apology video to Trent Baalke. I will make it a personal one-on-one. I might even do this. I might even get this close up to the camera. So it's just me and Trent. Just me and Trent talking. I might even do that. Okay? And I might tell Trent Baalke how sorry I am for every bad thing I ever said about the guy. If the Jaguars go into Philly and they do to the Eagles what they've done to the Colts and the Chargers the next 2 weeks, those 2 things are happening. That spices up the week a little bit, right? I think so. All right, now let's actually get into the topic of this game. The Eagles, they're good. They're really good. It ain't going to be easy. They got to go pass rush. Got a good offensive line. Jalen Hurts is playing way better than a lot of people probably expected him to play. it ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy. But the Jaguars can do it, and I'm going to tell you how. The Jaguars did an excellent job last week of doing the one thing that you have to do in order to beat a team like the Chargers. What are the Chargers? Franchise quarterback in Justin Herbert, bunch of offensive weapons, great offensive team. Keep them off the field. Control the time of possession. The Jaguars dominated in time of possession. Even when Joey Bosa was on the field, the Jaguars were able to run the ball. The Jaguars were able to scheme guys open to get key first downs, chip away at the field, slowly but surely go up and down the field. Even when we weren't able to, even when we weren't able to score touchdowns, we were still able to drive enough to get the field goals. I know the Jags had a couple of turnovers that they were already kind of deep in Chargers territory for some of the game, but they kept the ball out of Justin Herbert's hands a lot. And in order to win this game especially, that's what you have to do. What I would do, because although the Jaguars have been excellent, I believe we're at least top 3 in the league, if not first in the league in rush defense. The Jaguars have been excellent this year at stopping the run. So Miles Sanders doesn't really scare me a whole lot. However, Jalen Hurts scares me. Because even if, and now I think it was for personal reasons, but A.J. Brown did not practice for the Eagles today. And Devontae Smith did not practice with a back injury, but I think he might have been limited. I can't imagine that he won't play. I would imagine that A.J. Brown will still play as well for the Eagles. So even if the Jaguars are able to cover those guys and are able to take those guys away from Jalen Hurts, you still have to worry about the problem of Jalen Hurts running for the first downs, which is a huge issue for any defense to have to worry about when talking about the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. Now, what I would do, me personally, I would do a constant quarterback spy with Devin Lloyd or Lewican. Preferably Devin Lloyd, because I think he's probably a little bit faster. But that's just me. Because if we allow Jalen Hurts to run around, and if we allow Jalen Hurts to convert key third downs with his legs, and if we allow the Eagles to keep momentum, keep themselves on the field while the Trevor Lawrence is on the sidelines, then the Eagles are going to do to us what we did to the Chargers last week. And even if Trevor has a good game, it won't matter if the Eagles are winning the time of possession that way and are able to effectively move the ball with Jalen Hurts' legs. It ain't going to matter. It ain't going to matter. Another thing that we have to do, and this is kind of obviously talking about, Jaguars have to win the turnover battle. Because when you're facing a team like this, you got to win the turnover battle. I know we won the turnover battle, but we still lost against Washington, which I think if we had played the Colts week 1 and Washington week 2, we would be 3-0. But that's just my opinion. Because the key mistakes that we made in week 1 that were self-inflicted, we haven't made sense. And if we keep that up, Jaguars have a solid chance to go into Philly and get that W. Also, when it comes to Jalen Hurts, when you are able to hit him, bring him down. If you do that, wimpy arm tackle, not really bringing him down, not completing the play, and then before you know, he spins out and is either running for 10, 15 yards and, breaking the defense's back on a key 3rd and long, or he's able to fire it down deep to A.J. Brown or Devontae Smith or Dallas Goedert or whoever. Okay, and Shaquille Griffin is probably the one getting beat, unfortunately. Jaguars can't allow that. I want this win. I know we all, as Jaguar fans, we want this win so bad. I especially want this win because all my coworkers are Eagle fans. All my family is Eagle fans. Everyone I know around me is an Eagle fan. And I would love to get this W. Because I'm supposed to go to a party, like a family gathering after this game. And I would just love to go dressed like this. And just be like, what you got? The Jags are 3-1. And at that point, you think the Jaguars are getting some media attention now? At that point, you can't talk about injuries. You can't say, oh, we got lucky, we caught them at a bad time or whatever. Can't say any of that. The Jaguars would be for real. The Jaguars would be 100% for real if we win this game. And then think about it, guys. Actually, let's, real quick, before I end this video, let's take the route of, let's say the Jaguars lose. We're 2-2, which, if you would have told me before the season that the Jaguars would be 2-2 before the start of, or going into, let me start again. Before the start of the season, if you told me the Jaguars would be 2-2 going into October, going into week 5, I would say, okay, cool, I take it. Not telling me what games they won or lost, just say 2-2. Say, okay, cool. As long as the 2 losses aren't blowouts, I'll take that. They're home against the Texans. It's time for us to win. We will win that game. We're on the road against the Colts. We just beat them 24-0. No reason to think we can't beat them again. Then we're home against the Giants. Daniel Jones no longer has his number 1 receiver, and for all we know, Saquon Barkley will be on IR by then, and it's Daniel Jones. No reason to think we can't win that. There's no reason to think we can't at least win 2 of those 3. So, Jags fans, if the Jaguars do lose this game on Sunday against the Philadelphia Eagles, do not be completely discouraged because, and think about this, before the start of the season, we would have looked at that Broncos game in London and went, ooh, I don't know if we can do that. Do the Broncos scare you right now? Think about it. Do the Denver Broncos, through 3 weeks of football, do they scare you? They don't scare me. They can't score points. Do they scare you against our defense? They don't scare me. They don't scare me. Russ ain't cooking nothing against our defense, okay? So, if we lose this game, you guys, will it be disappointing? Yes, it will be disappointing. But really, I feel like as Jaguar fans, we're playing with house money. Because if the Jaguars win, holy crap, it's better than 2017. This team is legit. We are going to win many games. We are going to be AFC South champions. And if we lose this game, that could all still happen. But that feeling might just be a little bit delayed. Because I think regardless of the outcome Sunday, I think good things are coming for the Jags this season. That's all I got for you guys today. And like I said, I'm making you a promise. If you're watching this far in the video, and if you heard me say it the first time, if the Jaguars win Sunday, I will, because I know some of you really hate it, I will take down my intro calling Shad Khan a moron. Although I still believe it, and will probably always believe it. And I will make an apology video to Trent Baalke because I don't know, for the views, I guess. All right, guys, hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't done it already. You know the rest. Titans are bums and they suck. Let's get this W on Sunday. Go Jags, baby. Well, look at you. You made it through the entire video. I appreciate that. Since you've made it this far, you might as well go ahead and share this video with every Jaguar fan that you know. Really helps the channel grow, and hey, us Jaguar fans got to stick together. Duval!